Cosplay has become a powerful way for fans to express their love for characters, series, and entire genres. It's an art form that brings fiction to life, sometimes with stunning accuracy, and other times with creative twists that showcase personal flair. But over the years, a shift has sparked ongoing discussion within the community. Has cosplay become too oversexualized? What once felt like a celebration of character and craftsmanship is now, at times, overshadowed by costumes designed solely to attract attention through hypersexual presentation. While self-expression is at the heart of cosplay, many are beginning to ask, especially at conventions open to all ages, how far is too far? Where do we draw the line between confidence and controversy?
I think this is a great time to bring up the cosplay community has this massive amount of pressure for you to do sex work as soon as you turn 18. I don't even know exactly where this pressure comes from. It just seems to come from all sides, but as a grown 24-year-old, it makes me extremely uncomfortable whenever people ask me if I do OnlyFans or sex work just because I cosplay. Could not even imagine getting that kind of comment as a minor. Sex work and cosplay are not like interchangeable. They are not intertwined. People can mix them together. That's completely fine. I have no problem with sex work, but they are not the same thing. And I think it's really, really weird how casual, people get into this. Sex work is a really big deal. It's not frivolous. It's not oh, whatever. It's not just posting pictures of yourself and you get money. You really need to take it seriously. You need to think about it seriously. Really examine every aspect of what that entails. Take it lightly.
Side eye. Side eye.
I'm gonna say this just to let this shit rock, cause y'all are really annoying me with this. But they're choosing to sexualize characters. Stop trying to fucking scapegoat motherfuckers, trying to say all female characters in anime are sexualized. That's stupid and disingenuous at best. Bisky, Hunter by Hunter. Canary, Hunter by Hunter. You got Nico Robin, pre-Marineford. Nami, pre-Marineford. You got Azumi, Full Metal Alchemist. Android 18, Chi-Chi, Bulma. Faye Valentine, Rukia, Bleach. You're a cornball, and that's a cop-out because not all the characters or women characters in anime are sexualized. That's super stupid and disingenuous to say. No, you sexualize them, and because you probably put your girl on an anime or somewhere along that lines, she thought that was a sexualization that was appropriate. You niggas are gross. Stop saying that every fucking character in anime was sexualized. They weren't. Are you telling me that Canary, the little black girl from Hunter by Hunter, was sexualized? No, she wasn't. So corny. Stop trying to, justify why they pick the sexualized characters that they do. They do it because they want to go there looking sexy instead of looking like someone that's actually into the anime. That's the whole point of this. Stop moving the goalpost. You sound crazy, because you know what? I know you dressed up as Invis, but you didn't go as Invisible Woman in her stock uniform. You went as Malice. You used her Malice fit. Cornball. With Cammy, I'm pretty sure there was somebody else in Street Fighter that you could have used other than Cammy, but you like Cammy. So you're going to go with Cammy in the short shorts and the tank top and the beret. Yeah, Cornball. You're desperate for fucking attention, my boy. Because there's no way that there's different versions of the characters that you just talked about, but you're going to go as the most provocative version of all of them and then try to convince us that the guys that are looking at you are the problem. Yes, nobody's supposed to be touching anybody, so I'm not going to sit here and fucking act like I'm supposed to advocate against that. Oh man, a guy touched you. Okay, nobody's supposed to be touching anybody, so we're not talking about it. We're talking about your corny ass deciding to go to a Comic-Con half naked and expecting nobody to look at you. You're weird. Because the whole argument of this is the fact that Comic-Cons back in the day, there were women there. They did dress somewhat tasteful. That was a thing. Nobody's arguing if y'all can dress how you want. Just know that what the fuck, the world's supposed to stop and protect you against your decisions? That's stupid. We're supposed to go beat up a random guy. I don't the dudes who are bad dudes aren't the problem. It's the people who know they're bad dudes and don't do anything to protect themselves against that. Yes, you heard me correctly. Bad people aren't the problem. The reason why is because there always has to be an other side of that coin. There's two sides to the coin. There's good and evil. There's light and dark. There's fucking there's always a dichotomy that exists between two fucking polar opposites. So yes, bad people are going to exist as long as humans exist. So we have to stop fucking acting like they are the human race is about to just become benevolent and no bad things are ever gonna happen. You sound stupid. So fucking weird. Comic-Cons were so peaceful. They were so chill. We didn't have to worry about none of you fucking slow up there being half naked. We didn't care about that. Like, it was always tasteful. That's why I use Faye Valentine, because Faye Valentine was every single Comic-Con I've ever seen, ever been to. I've seen a Faye Valentine at least once, and it's always tasteful. And mind you, she like her whole fit is slightly provocative. Button-down shirt, kind of opened up, short shorts, purple hair with the band. Like she, like you, and her sensuality is in her character. So it's really how you act when you're playing Faye Valentine. Whenever you're going into a con, it's just so weird, bro. Y'all niggas are so weird. Like, you want niggas just like, I don't know what you want. Like, I'd rather you just not come at all, because the people who used to come to Comic Cons, they dressed for the occasion, not a fucking strip club. Alright. The dudes who've been in anime for like their entire life, they're gonna understand the route I'm taking with this one, so just bear. Anime used to be such a niche market, bro. It was so niche that like you couldn't really find stores for your merch. You had to order shit online, you had to go to Japanese web pages and like, or Funimation. You had to go actually to sites and order stuff and get stuff to have your merch and stuff that you. I firmly believe that anime went downhill once. Again, it's gonna come off a certain way. I don't care. Once women started commodifying the characters that they wanted to cosplay as and using their sexuality in the content that they put out, anime went downhill. Because I went to cons before, like I went to plenty, and I never saw as much open nakedness, like it's really for like 90% of the women there that actually did cosplay. And I said 90% because I saw the girl with the roach outfit on. I saw most people that it wasn't just sex, but for the most part, the only thing that the women that watch this shit find interesting to put out during cons is their sexuality. It has nothing to do with the basis of the character. So I not only do I not agree with this shit, I actually take it, I'm going the opposite. Like, most women go to Comic-Con not because of their joy for the fucking anime. They'll go to Comic-Cons and overtly sexualize the cosplay character that they chose, and then look at everybody around them like, oh wow, that's just the norm. Like, yes, I understand Nami for the most part after fucking Thriller Bark is wearing a goddamn bikini and jeans. Yeah, there's a lot of other fits for Nami that don't just have her breast sitting out. Like, the way that I look at it, no, it's not the men that's the issue. Because the motherfucker is going to use the eyes that are given to him. And if we didn't, then we'd all be rainbow. Or, you know, you'd be shitting on that crowd too, which is a whole nother story and scenario in itself. No, I don't believe this is the case. I believe that you sexualize yourself. You go to cons dressed half fucking naked and expect nobody to look at you. Like, there was a con in Richmond, like, probably like a year or two ago. And I remember going back and looking at the comments from the social media page that hosted it. And all of them, yeah, the men were scared. They weren't talking to anybody. Everybody seemed like they were doing their own thing. You wanted attention. Bro, they wanted attention. The dudes that were there at the Richmond con, they didn't care about that. They cared about the con. They were like, okay, cool, you look nice. And then went back to the booths. Like, so it's really about y'all needing that attention. It's still the same cyclic thing. Like, I'm sorry. It just comes across like you're whining about the fact that you're wearing something half naked and then someone looks at you. You can just pick another cosplay. Nobody's going to stop using their eyes. Cut that shit out. If looking at you is being a creep towards you, please don't go to cons, bro. You are ruining it for everybody else who actually looks at people, daps them up and says, good cosplay, like, good outfit, like, good shit. Insanity, the type of like attention that y'all feel like y'all need to have when you go to a Comic-Con and you're supposed to be dressed up as someone else. Like, it's not even supposed to be about you. It's supposed to be about the person that you're dressing up as. You're supposed to be embodying a whole nother character. But no, I'm telling y'all dudes, when y'all just fall all the way back, just fall back, respect yourself, get on your grind, and like enjoy yourself, devoid of any feminine attention. I pinky fucking promise you, shit like this won't bother you because this is not my world. Like, yeah, I wasn't creeping on you. I wasn't even looking at you. You're too naked. Why would I even care? Once we get to that point, then we'll get back to like covering ourselves the fuck up when we go to Comic-Cons, because nobody's looking at you. Nobody gives a fuck about your B cups. Nobody care.
Yup, and I do. Let me know, girl, what you want to do. Give me something, I'll give it to you.
Is cosplay becoming too oversexualized? How much is too much at conventions?